Hello! It is too nice out not to be sitting outside, so this is my excuse for some downtime outside today. Today we're going to talk about something that I'm super excited about, and I know a lot of other dietitians and health professionals are excited for this to finally be put into place. Our food label has been updated. Finally. The last time it was updated was in 1993. I was barely even born. The idea is to make it easier for the consumer to make better food choices. So let's break down the food label in the most simplest way I can. I know it's overwhelming to walk into the grocery store and be told to eat well and be so overwhelmed by all of the options, all of the marketing, all of the words, the big ones we can't pronounce. Stay away from those. Just navigating through the grocery store can be difficult for someone, so I'm going to try to make this as simple as I can for you. Let's break down this label. The first common mistake that people make is thinking that one package is one serving. We can be easily misled with these bags of chips or candy bars or soda drinks, even healthier alternatives. 100 calories in this, I can eat the whole thing, I only need 100 calories. But in reality, there might be more than 2 or 3 servings in the actual one package. These packages are so small that we're able to eat the whole thing in one sitting. So what the new label does, they've updated the serving size. The new label has bumped up the serving sizes to more realistic servings for people. I know soda is changing from 8 ounces to 12 ounces. I know ice cream is changing from half cup to 2/3 of a cup. They could have gave me the cup, but that's for another day. But by law, serving sizes have to be based on the amount that people are actually eating and not the ideal amount that they should be eating. Now, I know there's a lot of things on the back of these labels, but the first thing that you do want to look for is the serving size. Next, I'm going to introduce you to the Fab 5. We're going to move down the label and look at the fat content. You're going to want a product that has less than 5 grams of fat, unless it is this all-natural peanut butter or some olive oil. We want our fat sources to be coming from things like avocado, fatty fish like salmon, nuts, seeds. So you want to keep those grams of fat to under 5 grams. The label is going to separate the fats into saturated fat, trans fat, and total fat. They've actually took out on the new label the calories from fat because research is showing that the type of fat is actually more important. So we want to stay 100% away from trans fats. The FDA is actually very close to making trans fats illegal in food, but they can be snuck into our food products. So they can write that there's 0 grams of trans fat if there's less than 0.5 grams in a serving. But again, how many of us are just eating that one serving? So that can really add up. Trans fats are really, really dangerous to our health. The way that we can find these sneaky little fats is if you look into the ingredients section. You're looking for the word hydrogenated, and that's going to be an instant red flag for a trans fat that they've snuck in there. So we want to stay away from all of those. I'm going to trade products here to something with a bigger label. The next player in the Fab 5 that you're going to want to look for is fiber. Fiber is going to help you stay full longer. It's going to help with bowel movements, and it's going to help maintain your blood sugar levels. And this country is not getting enough fiber. Let's eat the skin on our fruits and vegetables first of all. It's recommended that we get 25 to 30 grams a day, and you'd be surprised that most people are really just getting about like 7 to 10. We wonder why we're hungry all the time. So on the label, you're going to want more than 5 grams of fiber. Under fiber is going to read how many grams of sugar are in a serving of the product. This is another factor in our Fab 5. You want to keep your sugar to under 5 grams. With our new label, we have this new section called added sugar, and clearly I am pumped. This is the most exciting part of the new label for us. Not only was this science-driven, but this was actually a big push from the consumers who really wanted to know what was in their food. We've heard so much about the artificial sweeteners and the things that it's relating to. So people are trying to be more aware of what they're ingesting. I love it. So right now, the label will just show total sugars in the product. But we need to be able to decipher between natural occurring sugars, like from milk or from fruit, that are not going to give you any diseases or lead to obesity, to diabetes. We need to decipher those kind of sugars from artificial sugars, added sugars, the things that we can link to diseases and obesity. Our hope is that people will shy away from the products that are clearly labeled with a lot of added sugar. The last member of the Fab 5 is protein. So that's the next thing that you want to look at on the label. And we want protein to be above 5 grams. So far, we have fat below 5 grams, fiber above 5 grams, sugar below 5 grams, and protein above 5 grams. So if you can just remember the number 5, you'll be able to figure it out. Protein is the most important macronutrient to the body to keep you satisfied and full longer. And it's also pretty essential for all of our body's functions. The last part you're going to want to look at is the ingredients list. Now, these are gluten-free, old-fashioned rolled oats. They have one ingredient in them: whole grain oats. I like ingredient lists that are short and sweet. I like to be able to pronounce every word in them, and you should be able to too. The first ingredient on an ingredient list is the ingredient that is in the largest amount present in the product. Last few things with the new label. 2 new nutrients are added to the bottom. These have to be on each label. Calcium and iron are staying put. We're actually getting rid of vitamin A and vitamin C and replacing it with potassium and vitamin D. They've also updated the percent daily values based on the new science that's come out. The percent daily value is going to show you how much of the product in each serving is going to give you for your daily allowance, your recommended amount that you should be eating. So I'm excited about all of these new changes. This has been a long time coming and a big push that we've been doing in this nutrition world. I hope that this little video helped you to navigate through these labels and make them seem not as scary looking when you're in the grocery store. You'll be able to pull them off a shelf, check 1, 2, 3, 4, look for the Fab 5, and you're good to go. If you ask me, I like the stuff that doesn't come with a label, so you should start there. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. Leave me a comment, any questions about what I said or what you want me to talk about in the future. I would love to hear from you. Have a good night.